everybody, it's Miss Bailey, and I'm so excited that you joined us for another community interview. Today we have a special guest from the fire station. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and then we're going to get started with some questions. This is Mr. Justin, and I'm going to give the ball to him.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Justin. I actually recently started here at the fire department. I've been here for about almost 6 months, and it's been a pretty awesome transition. I love what I do. I love the job, and it's basically kind of like a family. You come in and there's so many guys that you have to get to know, and you get to eat together, and you get to sleep in the same room, and there's all kinds of things that we get to do. So it's pretty awesome.
Awesome. So we have some questions that some patrons asked, and Mr. Justin's going to answer those for us. So our first question is, did you want to be a firefighter when you were a kid?
I actually did. Being a firefighter was something that I wanted to do, and I did it. I went to school for it for a little while, and then I kind of got away from it. And now I'm actually a little bit later in life than a lot of guys, but I came back to it.
Awesome. So I know you spoke a little bit at the beginning, but what is the best part about your job as a firefighter?
I would say the brotherhood, the connections that you make, the guys that you're on shift with, and basically just becoming a family, and you get to see a lot of things. Some of them great, some of them not so good. But for the most part, we grow together and we learn together, and there's a lot of cool stuff about that.
Awesome. Okay, the third question is, what is something people don't know about your work? That's a hard question.
So my wife always likes to not make fun of, but just kind of joke about firefighters rescuing cats and that kind of thing out of trees. Believe it or not, we actually don't rescue cats from trees very much. I maybe once I've heard since I've been here that somebody called and asked us to do that, but I would say that's probably one of the least things that we do.
That's funny. We have a lot of books at the library where firefighters rescue cats from trees, so they need to get up to date on that's not happening. Okay.
It's not that we wouldn't rescue cats from trees.
Okay,
it's just not something that's asked of us very often.
Okay. The fourth question, can your job be done anywhere in the world or only certain places?
They definitely have fire departments all around the world. There's actually some pretty cool videos that you can watch of fire departments from, I think, China and all over the world. So it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they and a lot of them are a lot alike. There's subtle differences. There's some differences, obviously, just like anything else. But I think they have fire departments all over the world.
Okay. And the last question, because we're a library here, what book did you enjoy growing up?
Where the Red Fern Grows is probably one of my favorite books growing up. We read it as a class, I think, when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, and I like dogs, and that was a really good book. So it's probably my favorite. Okay,
can you show us the truck, Mr. Justin?
Yes,
so everybody
absolutely.
can see it?
I will turn this around. This is engine 10.
Okay.
We're here at station 10. And so here's engine 10. It is, it's got our ladders, and it's just a rescue vehicle. It does all of our operations, except for we have a ladder truck over here. And this is an older ladder truck. We have a new ladder truck here at Franklin County, and it is at station 8. But this one for now is here. It's kind of a reserve. This is our tanker truck. This carries all of our water. It also has pump operations and that kind of stuff. It's got hoses. I can show you the hoses here. These are what we call crosslays. It's got all our hoses in here. Let's see. We also have a rescue truck, and this is driven by our battalion chief, and it's got a lot of really cool things in it. It's got our med bags. It's got all kinds of different things in there. It's got ropes, and it's got our air cylinders and gloves and all kinds of things in here. Got a lot of things just in this little truck here. So we also have a brush truck, which over here. We're actually cleaning out the bay today, cleaning the bay floor. But there we have a lot of trucks. We have a rescue boat there. The water's been high here recently, so we've been making sure that it's in working order and doing what it's supposed to. Here's a pump panel. It looks kind of confusing and kind of complicated, but once you know what you're dealing with, it's kind of not as difficult. So that's most of our trucks.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Thank you all for joining us for this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.